all of a sudden, a lovely, talented, uber smart, although certainly criticized, judge decides, hey, look, man, Catherine Kimball Mizell decides, hey, these masks are idiotic, right? But the DOJ, with the power of the CDC behind them, decides we're going to appeal this decision. Where are we with masks? Do I have to wear a mask in an airport?
No, you don't, unless that airport acts as a private business and says you have to wear a mask. Now, keep in mind, at no point in this ruling from Florida, this judge in Florida, did she say masks are banned. That's not the case at all. Anybody that tells you masks are banned has no idea what they're talking about. You can still wear a mask on a plane if you want. You can wear 2 masks. If you want to put a mask over your anus, you can do all of that. Nobody is stopping you from wearing a mask. What this ruling was in Florida was simply based off of a lawsuit. Has nothing to do with do masks work or anything like that. It was whether or not they become a mandate. That's what this was about. It was about a mandate from the CDC and the government, not about the efficacy of masks. If you still want to wear a shield and a mask and a pillow on your head, be my guest. But that's what this is all about. And listen, for as much crap as Donald Trump gets, you got to tip your hat to the man. This judge was appointed by Donald Trump during his lame duck session as the president of the United States, toward the very end. He could have easily said, you know what, screw it, and burn down Rome while I'm at it, because he kind of did that to the state of Georgia. That's how you end up with Raphael Warnock as a senator. But he didn't do that in this case. He got a judge that he wanted in a spot that was open in Florida, and this is what happens.
Hey, if this judge were not a Donald Trump appointee, would she have been criticized as much as she's been criticized?
Probably, but because it's a Trump judge, it just makes it easier. Nothing else matters as long as you are in some way affiliated with the big bad orange man. Nothing else matters. Had this been a judge that had been on there for a long time, had this been a judge that was appointed by one of the Bushes or something, they'd still get some crap. They'd get some heat. You'd have people saying, oh, this judge is past their prime. They're way too old. They don't know what they're doing. But anytime you're affiliated in any way with Donald Trump, it just, boom, makes it easier. And think about this for 1 second. Okay, so while this is going on, and yes, the DOJ and the CDC, they're playing grab ass here, trying to talk about the appeals process. While the appeals process happens, you still get to have the choice of wear a mask or not. So while the appeals process happens, even if it does go to court, during the litigation hearings, you don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. Now, if you're somebody that is running for a midterm election and you're a Democrat, is this helping you at all? If you're somebody like, as mentioned, Raphael Warnock in Georgia, Democrat, kind of a radical dude, trying to keep his seat, you see what your party is doing to you. They're making it so they demand that you wear a mask when you travel. That's just on top of everything else. You're already seeing a lot of these Democrats, whether it's both senators in Arizona, Kelly and Sinema, whether it's Warnock in Georgia, whether it's Manchin, who, again, Democrats don't like anyway, but tons of House members starting to break with the Biden administration. This past week, we saw 10 Democrats come out in favor of Title 42. They don't want Joe Biden to reverse Title 42 to let this big flow of people across the border. They don't want it. It's not helping them in the midterms. And as of right now, midterms are shaping up to be a bloodbath because what are the Democrats running on? We're running on a bad economy. You're running on a bad border. You're running on high inflation, high gas prices, grocery store costs, and you're blaming Putin for all of this? People aren't buying it. And now throw on top of that, the cherry on top of the sundae, we are wanting you to wear a mask against your will on a plane or a train or any sort of public transportation output. This is not going to work, Coach.